All right. We're starting today Likutei Halachot, Hilchot Nesiat Kapayim, Halacha Bet. The second halacha of Birkas Kohanim. Let me just move this. Hello. So this Torah is this halacha is based on Likutei Maharan, the second chelek, the second Torah of the second part of Likutei Maharan. What I'm going to go over, being that it is a very long Torah, what we need to understand in order to afterwards be able to get into the halacha is the synopsis, the structure of the Torah of Rabbeinu. This means this, so we can understand the beginning and the end. And it says like this: Yemei Chanukah, Yemei Oda'ah, the days. I'm not learning in the Likutei Maharan itself. The Yemei Chanukah, Yemei Oda'ah, the days of Chanukah is the days of thanks. Shezeh B'china She'ashua Olam Haba. That is okay. It's okay. I can do it. You can do it. This is the pleasure of Olam Haba. The pleasure of Olam Haba. So the Ikar She'ashua Olam Haba, the main pleasure of the Olam Haba is to thank and to praise Hashem Yisborach and to get to know Him. By getting to know Him, you come close to Him. Because the more you know of Hashem Yisborach, the closer you are to Him. And all other things are going to be mitbatel, they're going to be cancelled out at that level. And the only thing that will be left is just to thank and to praise Hashem. This is the entire pleasure for Olam Haba. If you can see, even in this world, they worship art, and they praise it, and they and this and that, and like when somebody likes piece of music or painting or this, just to look at this, you have an unbelievable pleasure by praising it. How incredible it is, how this it is, whatever it is, because you're getting pleasure from this. And the more you praise it, the more pleasure you get out of it. And especially, Latid level in Olam Haba, all we will keep on getting from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The kelim that we have to receive from Hashem is the thanks and the praises. You have to understand that thanking Hashem and praising Hashem are the kelim with which you receive from Him. That's how you get to know Him. By thanking Him, you can live through your life. Some things you like, some things you don't like, some things this, something that. There's good, there's bad, bad. You don't say HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But if you thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for everything in your life, it doesn't matter, you like it, you don't like it, this is the way you want it, you thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for everything. After a while, you say HaKadosh Baruch Hu and everything. Why do you think from everything? Everything that happens to you is from Hashem. Everything. And everything that He does because He loves you. But we are in Olam Hazeh. We are in bodies. We are in a limited mind. We're like a child, that wants to eat a candy. How about you're holding your tooth? Yeah, but I want a candy. But you got to hold a tooth. You want a candy. If you go to a doctor, then you have to fill, you have to drill. But you don't want to drill. If you're going to get an injection, you don't want to get an injection. But if you thank Hashem for everything, because everything comes from Hashem, it changes your perspective. It changes your perspective, because first you start by saying thank you, and you don't even know why you're saying thank you. I don't want it. But it gets you to think. I say thank you, it means it's good for me. Why? Why is this good for me? Or, before it wasn't even an option, Bechlal. You just didn't want it, I don't want it. Now you say thank you, so you go, like, why is this good? The minute you start to look, why is this good? Hashem will show you. I got it. It's like a person who misses a flight and is cursing the traffic and cursing at this, and the policeman stops him and gives him a ticket, and he curses the policeman, and I spent so much money and I cannot never get my money back, whatever it is. Then the law lane of the plane crashes. Oh, thank you. If you thank Hashem for everything, you can see Hashem in everything. If you praise Hashem for everything, everything will reveal the kavod of Hashem. That is what Olam Haba is all about. Hashem, the kavod of Hashem will be revealed all the time. We'll be just thanking Hashem all the time. Because the more it's revealed, the more we'll thank Him. The more we thank Him, the more it's going to be revealed. So this is the Shashua Olam Haba. This is Limud Halachot, learning halachas, bifrat, shezachim b'chadesh, and especially if you're mechadesh halacha, this is also a b'china of Shashua Olam Haba. Because the halachot is a way to capture Hashem in Olam Hazeh. Why? Because halacha tells you what Hashem wants you to do here. That's the will of Hashem. So when you are making halacha, when you are being mechadesh in halacha, you capture kiviyachol the rotzon of Hashem in this world. Hashem was revealed to you. The will of Hashem was revealed to you. So this was the Shashua Olam Haba. על ידי הודעה על השם, וכן על ידי לימודי ההלכות, על ידי זה באה ההודעה בנקל. Through thanking Hashem and learning halachas comes holada b'nekel. A woman gives birth easily, and also you're safe from all the gezerot. And when a person is chas v'chalila in trouble, in Seif Hey, then the emes is pagum. The emes is damaged. That's why a person has to be very careful when you're in trouble. Be very careful not to get chapped by a mistake or by a lie, chas v'shalom, through the like this. By being mevatel talmidei chachamim from their learning, a person gets ill with his legs. It's a Gemara. It says Asa Melech became sick because Asa Megal talmidei chachamim, that he used talmidei chachamim to build the wall of Yerushalayim. When you get to the point that you thank Hashem and praise Him at all times, on everything that happens to you, especially when you get out of some kind of a narrow, and also through learning halachot, this is zocher to 3 lines of truth. What does it mean? Haynu litpalel be'emet, to really daven. Shezeh yikra shlemot batfila. This is גם לקבל תורת אמת מרבי אמיתי, and to get a true Torah from a true Rebbe. שיעורר ישראל בדרך היושר ותורוסו האמיתיס, that he will show you how to go the right way through his real Torah. וגם לעשות שידוכים אמיתיים, he also make true שידוכים, את השם וזבוח, וזאת השם will get him and his children the true zivug. When you zech these 3 lines of emes, which constitute a special shleimus, this truth will illuminate and complete the 4 parts of the Dibur, which will be explained a bit later. And with this, a person will be zocher to bring baracha and kedusha and simcha of Shabbat to the weekdays, to the 6 days of the week. And with this, a person will be able to reveal the singularity of Hashem, Achdut HaPashut of Hashem, from the Pulot HaMishtanot. You'll be able to see Hashem's singularity from everything that happens to you in your life. When you say thank you, when you learn Halachot, so it goes through this mechanism of 3 lines of emes that shine into the ribua, the square of the dibur, which we'll put that aside for a minute. But this is the mechanism, how it works. But what it does is, you see Hashem from everything. You see that everything that happens to you is one thing. It's only Hashem. The good, the bad, the pleasant, unpleasant, everything. Everything in this inyan of to know and to believe be'emes, that all the different details, all the pulot mishtanot, all the differentiating details, this day is like this, and this day is like this, and this day was a great day, this day is like, I don't want to get out of bed, this is why I'm getting out of bed, as you said, every limb weighs 100 pounds. It's like, one day is like this, one day is like that. They all come from Achad HaPashut, from Hashem Yisbarach himself. This inyan, revealing that everything is really one, is unbelievable, מבחינה יקרה מאוד מאוד למעלה בכל העולמות, ואפילו אצלו יתברך, דבר יקר וחשוב ונפלא מאוד. This is an unbelievably precious thing in all the world, all the olamot. Even by Hashem Yisbarach, it's unbelievably precious. That's the reason why Hashem created the world. You should be able to see from everything. That you should make everything one. If you remember when we learned before the Likutei, we said that everything starts from one. And then it becomes into details. For what? So that you come back to the one again. Then you're making everything detail and one at the same time. Let's just go through here. The 4 parts of the speech are as follows. Dibur tzedakah, a speech of tzedakah, because the gather of a person, the definition of a person is the dibur. That's speech. And the dibur, this dibur, comes from the principle, from the concept of tzedakah v'chesed, charity, to give. This is also the gather of a definition of a person, because the definition of a person who is speaking is to do chesed with somebody else. Somebody who doesn't do tzedakah and chesed, the only thinks about himself, is damaging that dibur very, very much. He's not considered a person. He's like an animal. He's just a token animal. He's not a person. He's not begeder adam. Person is called a person only when he does good and favor and chesed with others. That's the first aspect of the dibur. The second aspect of dibur is dibur shel tshuva. To talk a lot of diburim and to do a lot of tshuva before Hashem Yisbarach. You talk to Hashem. You try to find ways. How can I do this? How can I stop doing this? I keep on doing the same thing all over and over again. I know there's going to be Olam Haba. Right now, Elul is coming. Where am I? What is going to be? How are we going to do? Maybe I should say something. All these are diburim of tzedakah. This is another aspect, type of dibur. To speak a lot of diburim of tshuva before Hashem Yisbarach. The third type of dibur is the talk of rich people, which are close to the power be, the ones that give money to the politicians, those that are close, that Hashem Yisbarach should give them the dibur, the chaim their dibur, to cancel all the bad decrees, and to be pearl Yeshuot for Klal Yisrael, especially now. It's very important with the Congress, with the bomb in the White House, the ones that deal with the murderers in Iran and everything. So we should have a Chen and Sfatayim. And then you have the Dibur of the Malchut de Kedusha. The Hashem is God, Hashem will bring us Mashiach Tzidkeinu, you should be able to hear his Diburim. So you have 4 types of Diburim. You have the Dibur of Chesed and Tzedakah. You have the Dibur of Tshuva. You have the Dibur of those who are close to the Malchut. And you have the Dibur of Malchut itself. Malchut Israel, Dibur of Mashiach. The main shleimus of the Dibur is the Emes. Friends, by the way, exist to tell each other the truth. Tamchel Reisa that gives money to B'nei Chachomim, the schus is extremely great. Because it is their money that Tamchel Chachamim can sit down and be osik b'Torah and give birth to new halachot and Chidushat Torah. So you see that the people that gave money, they have part of the Torah that was born through them. And all the money that they give to the Chachamim, even though the people that gave the money, they miss the money right now, through the halachot that were renewed, that were originated because of their money, there's new chesed that come into the world, there's new bounty, new shefa that come to the world, and they get their money back. And the Zorech to Shashua Olam Haba, the pleasure of Olam Haba, which is the fulfillment of everything that is lacking. In all the 3 kavei emet that shine in all the Ribuah Dibur. Through the tefillah that Israel daven be'emes, when Am Yisrael davens the tefillah be'emes, they are called El. The name of Hashem, Aleph Lamed. When Am Yisrael is davening be'emes, they are called El. Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is called El. What is it called El? Hashem HaKoyach. That he has Koyach. Because he is resolute, he's steadfast, he has all the Koyachs. With the tefillah we take ourselves as koyach. We ask Hashem, and Hashem decrees, and we cancel his decrees. Then Israel are called El. They are called a God Kaviyach. That's what the famous Chazal, the Midrash, V'yeven Yaakov Mizbeach, and Yaakov has built a Mizbeach, an altar, V'yikra El Israel, we called him Ken, Aleph Lamed, the God of Israel. So Rashi says on the spot, he says that not that the Yaakov Avinu called him Mizbeach Kel, but he called El Shem. He says, Ve'Raboteinu, he says, Raboteinu Pirshu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu called Yaakov El. How come he called him? Because through the Mizbeach, the Tfilot, that Yaakov Avinu changed Hashem's mind. So who has the koyach now? Who is the El now? Kaviyach Yaakov, Yisrael. Yisrael has the. And through the Adlakas Neres Chanukah, when you light up Neres Chanukah, through the halal and the thanking of Chanukah, which is the main pleasure, Shashor Olam Haba, this you're that all the 3 lines of emes will shine in the 4 parts of the Dibur, and will complete the Dibur. And with this, you'll be mamshich the Kedusha and the Simcha of Shabbat to the 6 days of the week. And when you'll be happy during the week, when the happiness of Shabbat will shine with you in the week, you will see Hashem from everything. Ashrei, happy is somebody who is zoich to such a Chanukah, to bring all this incredible tikkunim. And anybody that is zoich to a perfection of speech to such a degree, through all these unbelievable tikkunim that we just mentioned, he can change nation just by saying, this is how I want things to be. it's a segula to a woman that is about to give birth to say Mizmor L'Toida. Mizmor L'Toida is Mizmor Ayin many times over. And I can tell you this, every one of my children, the first one I still didn't know about this, but every subsequent one, I learned Torah Beis, Chelik Beis, Likutei Moharan, but then school of Lecture and then I said a few times, and immediately they came out and said, you are giving birth. So I said, Baduk L'Nuseh. Ad Kan, Likutei Halachot, Or Chaim. Hashem, tomorrow we'll get into Likutei Halachot itself.